Hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to my stream. I'm Soichi. You can call me Sue for short, or Tita Sue if you fancy. And hey, welcome to my stream. Can I be heard? I think something's happening in my OBS, but anyways, what's okay? It's the music from this. Yeah, I'm continuing Archon Quest Act II. I'm earlier than an hour, and hopefully that's enough. And yeah, I don't usually stream on Sundays, but I need to get those 30 hours. And yeah, let's continue the Archon quest. Oh wait, actually, before I continue, let me refresh myself if I can remember what happened last time. So, the traveler said goodbye to the Sumeru, right? Then he traveled all the way to Fontaine and met Lynette and Lini. Lynette and Lini, or rather Lini. Oh no, that's not the sequence. We also met the Hydro Archon, Fossilors, or Farina, Lady Farina. And actually, you know, just randomly out of nowhere, uh, dueled us. Dueled us to court. Like, what the hell? And we want to go to the city, so Linley offered to guide us. But before that, we met a thief, which will be a important character later on in Act 1. And we go to the city. What else? What happened to the city? We met Peppermint Fermine. Fermine? Is that his name? Ferminate? Fermine? Peppermint? I don't know. And we were tasked to, create some bags. Oh, and there's a legend or rumors, different rumors about Fontaine. And there are two sides of it, which I'm curious and did happen in Act 1. It related to Act 1. What else? My child. And child lost control of his vision. Then, what else? We go to... What's that place called? I already forgot. Oh, why does it... Why does it show here, but we're actually here? Why does that happen? Oh, Opera Epicles. We got here? I think. Did we got here? And heard some voice. Oh, by the way, there's another karaoke session here. I'm not sure if it can be heard, but I hope it's not. I hope you can't hear it. Because I'll be copyrighted. And we hear the voice in the fountain. Near the fountain. And what else? Oh, and Lini and Lynette did their show. And an unfortunate event happened. Someone died during the performance, and Lini was the prime suspect of the murder. And it was Lady Farina who is insisting that Lini was the killer. So we had a court trial, and Traveler became the detective and the attorney. And we tried to solve the case. I won't spoil the actual case, but we won. We won the trial. We defeated Furina in the duel. And we met Navia, Taylor Swift, in Narvelet, which was fun because he's like babysitting Lady Furina. But yeah, and we left here. I think we left off here. Parting ways with Navia. Oh yeah, there's something about Linne, but he is a member of a Fatui. But yeah, uh, it was a bittersweet ending because we just met them. They lied to us, and then yeah, that happened. Oh hello, Sora Kohi. Good evening. I'm 1 hour early. Hopefully that's enough. But yeah, and that's about it. That's where we left. And we'll continue Archon Quest Act II, which is a light rain falls without reason, like the faint moonlight of yesteryear. Lily has been acquitted, but you are not sure about what your next step should be. You should decide to take up Navia's offer for a farewell meal to celebrate your cooperation. Okay. Magandang gabi, Ninang. Yes, good evening, Sora. I just started the stream and I'm heading immediately to the Archon Quest. How was your day? How was your gala in Fontaine? Sunday is fine. I did some errands earlier in the day. And yeah, I can only stream right now. Hopefully, this is enough. I have enough hours to finish Archon Quest 2. Yeah, same. I mean, I farmed a little bit early in the day. But that's about it. Mm. Oh, you did some karaoke? Someone is doing karaoke here again. And I'm not sure if it can be heard, but yeah, let's proceed right now. We will go to the Hotel de Bord. Yeah, by myself. What? Wow. Well, it's good to have a time for yourself from time to time. Where are we heading? Oh. Oh, I haven't unlocked that yet. Is it the typical, are you singing songs typical the karaoke Filipino typical karaoke songs? Oops. Are you in your house? Did you do the karaoke in your house or on a karaoke place? Hmm, where do we go from here? Let's just glide. Okay. I want to finish Archon Quest and Lini Story Quest so I can start, uh, what do you call this? Exploring Fontaine. Oh, wow. Some hail music. What's that? Wait, what's hail music? Oh, is this? Can I get this already? No, I can't. Oh yeah, hail. Yeah. I'm I forgot about them. But yeah, that's. Oh, is this no? Oh yeah, Kishay. That's some nostalgic bands right there. Definitely band of my time. Oh, okay. What's this place? Oh, it's a hotel. It's a hotel.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh,
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
you're so pretty, girl.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's
Mm-hmm.
good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well,
True, Sora.
then I'll still bring everyone.
Basically stuck
Albeit with only one
in high
dish per
school music.
table.
Anything,
Sure,
any
girl,
music from my high school,
things.
I'm stuck with that.
Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win the quiz
Definitely more
after all.
bands. It's certainly worth celebrating. It was a pleasure working with you.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
Oops, wait.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will
Oops.
get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us,
Kyushu
Paimon wouldn't
definitely
have ever
has
believed
some
that a
songs
person
for
could be
karaoke.
dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If
And
only
what
that
was
guy
that
could have finished
other band?
speaking. We were so close to
Kamikaze.
hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off.
Yeah, the Darna one.
To be honest,
That's so
I
common
don't
song
have high hopes for any
in
follow-up that
karaoke.
the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin
Spina
folks
di-
are not
di-
all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Mm-hmm.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right.
Paimon is just floating
This was
there.
supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We wanted to talk. We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Yeah,
I see. So,
she's so
your
pretty.
primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well,
I
would
wonder
you
how many
consider some
hours is
more,
acting.
unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full
Espina
of
de
sketchy
Rosula.
ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Oh,
I'm sure Lady
what?
Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play.
Are we going
Don't
to
you think?
perform?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off.
Ouch. Another 4 hours.
Act and acting's really hard.
Alright. Here's
No, I don't think
Find
so.
a way to
It's only
conceal
up
yourselves under her
2
bed.
for now.
Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until
Oh,
she answers
she
all
angry.
your questions. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part.
Yeah, I hope
I was just
hopefully.
thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that?
Alright.
Hopefully
no
I can
more
finish
joking
it.
around.
And no more, detective
Perhaps
stuff.
you could. Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's
I
on a
can't
break.
handle.
You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations.
Can't handle those
False
detective
accusations she had nearly upheld personally.
stuff. Yep.
I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that
It
does
was
make
nice,
some
but
sense.
it just takes up my time. It's worth a try. Would someone with her personality really feel shame? Yeah, maybe.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is
I
hot.
wanted to start earlier, but
Huh?
I
Paimon,
got
did you
some
drink my
stuff
Fanta?
to do
Was this your drink?
earlier this day and I didn't manage to finish on time.
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention.
But 1 hour
and the
should
cup was
be
right next to
enough,
mine.
right?
Would you like to order it?
Yeah, errands.
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
But tomorrow will be rest day, so yay.
Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
I'm just really excited to, explore. I'd have to agree. My drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well,
Yeah, ideally
in
I'd
that
like to
case, we'll have
stream.
blacklist the Fanta here then.
I'd like my
Well,
schedule to be
thanks, Jeannie, then I'll
fixed
go pay.
every 9 p.m.
We're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
I stream during Wednesday to Saturday. Yeah, but Sunday is because there's a streamer event in Genshin that I registered.
Oh,
You need to
so
at least stream 3 hours per week
barely float
and
anymore.
30 hours. So there's Primogems. It's all for the Primogems. So you could try walking. You can try floating a little lower.
Can't you see Paimon's barely an inch off the ground?
I'm just 8 hours in.
Okay. As for
And there's
expenses
3
this
weeks
month, we're left
for Wednesday, Saturday.
Huh.
Yeah, I've calculated it already. That's why I added Sunday.
Nothing. It was just a
For
meal, you
now,
know?
it's
Nothing the
temporary.
Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that was pretty tough for her. That was a pretty pricey meal. All thanks to Paimon. Oh my god, Paimon.
Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia.
Yeah, mostly
So this is
Genshin for sure.
Well,
But
if
I'll
you do
pull
encounter
for...
any other trouble in
I
Fontaine,
think
you're
the
always
update
welcome
is
to
on
contact the
Wednesday, right?
Spina
For
di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest
Star Rail.
priority.
That's also
In
one I
any
need to
case,
stream.
I wish you smooth sailing.
Because I'll
I'll see
do
you again,
polls.
partner.
See ya, Navia. See ya, Taylor. Oh, a slight rain falls without reason. Okay, where do I go next? Oops. Oh. Oh. What's... I haven't unlocked that. Wait, did I unlock a waypoint? Yep. And then let's unlock the other one. I think there's 8 more days left. Oh, I don't plan to get Kafka though. Are you planning to get her? Or did you already get her? How's your warp? How's your Primogems in Star Rail? Oh, that's actually lucky. That's so lucky. Oh, we need to go back here. Oh, nice, nice. I actually got Blade by accident. I think I already mentioned it before, but I got him for 10 pulls because I want a Tingyun, but it seems my oh, another voice.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't plan to pull for him at all.
Voices again?
I was planning to build who was that Sampo instead, but I got him, so I just built him instead for Sampo. Yes, and it's clearer than it was during the day.
That's kinda spooky.
Sampo.
Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Oh, hello, hello, Austin, what's up? What's
Hey,
Sampo
you're still walking
Kohi?
towards it. There might be something nasty.
Actually, I forgot to, shower you. So let's just do that, actually.
Oh, go, 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 go. Go, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this.
Oh no, wait.
Alright. No, that.
Oh, okay.
Fake Sora, what was that?
See?
Fake Sora.
I can feel strong emotions. Things are getting a little blurry. How are you, Austin?
Paimon can kinda hear a voice.
We didn't get an update on your
Vache,
Kohi date.
Hey, traveler,
Oh, what's happening to him?
come on, wake up.
Tired? Do you also work on Sundays? You don't have a rest day? Oh, who are you? Dot dot dot. Where's this? I streamed yesterday, got Aqua. Oh,
No, wait.
was aiming for
You
first.
seem to be someone
Well,
else.
at least you got your dream.
You know Vache. You know where my love is.
Oh, I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Wait. Who am I?
Oh my god, I haven't followed you. I need to follow you.
Fear I do not know.
That's why I didn't know you
My
streamed.
memories feel like they have been washed away like a
And you
flood.
got your
Fragments dissolved amidst the tide. Never
5-star weapon.
recovered.
At least
Have I lost?
one.
How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Wow. You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now,
I tried farming did I try farming artifact
therefore,
in stream? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get lucky. You lost your form?
I don't know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered
I
in
just
light blue
did
water,
Abyss, I think.
and then all grew dim.
I won't stream Abyss for now. Maybe on the new one. Light blue water. Could that have been... Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going
Oh my
to many
god.
places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad.
I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need me to find him?
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us
Oh,
to
I forgot
create
to.
any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
Also got some good art. Abyss is like yeah, true. It's much more doable for me at least. The previous with Baptist wasn't so much, yeah. Let me. Oops. Oh, Archon. Let's do that. For sure, the new enemies are from Fontaine, right? Though I actually haven't explored that much, so I haven't met the new enemies. I haven't met all of them. So yeah, I hope to finish the story parts so I can explore. I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness,
Yes,
I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled
I
with
love
such
exploration.
sorrow, such longing.
This
If
is so
only I
sad
could have
though.
comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Vache was a witness to the fact that you dissolved?
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
Why? How?
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface.
But why?
I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measures of the consciousness still remains.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Is that Paimon? Ah, right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I
Farewell, my friend.
able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Vache. What the? What the hell is happening? What the heck? Huh? What the heck is happening? Wait, what's happening? What's this all of a sudden?
Demoiselle, look out!
Are the mechas out of control? Oh no.
Whole army of Gardamex.
Huh? Oh no.
Chlorand?
Why is what's Cloran doing? Oh, I see. I thought she was commanding that. Is that Iron Sting? Is that her signature weapon? If she's using Iron Sting, then maybe she's just forced her? Wait, is that? Oh my god, so cool, mommy. Ah, god damn it, that gun. I hope that's true. But not really. Wow. Yeah, mommy Clorand. Oh. All of them are so good though. All of them
I
are
should
so
thank you
good.
for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It
Huh?
seemed to
Why
me
did
that
you follow
Being has
us?
followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following
Well,
someone without
now
their
I know
knowledge
where
is
my
actually called
primos
stalking,
are
is it
going.
not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your
Are you not
safety,
going to pull for
and
the
I will
Archon?
not betray his trust. He would do the same
She's a bit bratty
were he
though.
alive today.
Do not speak of my father.
Oh.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out
Mommy's
for your
first.
manner of
Okay.
speech. I believe we all wish to avoid
Messengers an
unnecessary
NPC
emotional
banner
harm.
just for the third.
Sorry,
For the 3D model to
did
roam
not
around.
consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know?
I just remember
How
that
did you come to the
banner, that
conclusion that I'd
edited
be in
banner.
great danger?
I doubt I know
Oh my
much more
god.
than you, but I believe that
During the
best
earlier
among
days,
Prime's
there was an
zero
edited banner of.
is very powerful.
Who was that?
Your performance tonight will almost certainly
The one
attract
who's
their attention.
seeking for apples.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them
And
this
the one
long
who
to act
pushed,
against
you
me.
know, sucrose.
And
Palad.
what about these Gardemex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage
Oh
could
my
control
god,
them.
that's funny.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a
Unless the
moment ago.
Hydro Argon is like
They
in
are
her
not the
own
ones
league
used
like
by the
Nahida.
authorities
Yeah,
to
let's
enforce
see.
the law. I can only conclude that
Then
some
mommy's first.
powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clorand. But
Clorand.
if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Her English voice is a bit stiff.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you.
Plastic love.
If we tried, we could attempt
What's that?
to thaw relations.
I know, she's...
What is that? What just happened? Who was that?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardemex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Thank you. Thank you, Demoiselle. Song?
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon. Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget
Oh,
all
I
the
actually
love
haven't
talk.
set up
That
the
wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there.
separation
Not
for the
me,
VOD.
anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory
So I
feast.
can't do
As such, we're still
karaoke
partners.
stream
There's
yet.
no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have
What
joined
is-
the Spina di Rosula on account of her
Ouch,
goodwill
ouch.
long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one
It's
who
my
tipped us
sincere
off,
gratitude
Paimon.
for saving this unworthy one.
Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
That's bad.
Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
Lol.
How did that help?
After we parted
She didn't
ways,
get
I
drunk,
was on the way
maybe.
back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said.
Oh.
The Fanta tasted kind of salty and
Oh,
icky.
there was something on the drink? Wait, do you mean that? I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Why didn't you tell us though?
Water from the primordial sea?
Oh my god.
So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me,
She would dissolve.
Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all.
Who is doing this
That's when I figured out that
sorcery?
you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this.
I'm pretty
mess
sure
too,
that's
aren't we?
meant for Navia.
You did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again.
Vache.
And this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
I don't know.
Like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
I was dreaming though.
Let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
You tell everyone about what happened while you were
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell.
too
I
fast.
suppose
Too
he
fast,
hasn't stepped
Mihoyo.
forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene.
Or
But he never gave
perhaps
testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
if he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes. Thank you. This is
But
very
how long
important
did that
information indeed. We will continue to
woman,
investigate.
missing woman, dissolved? This. Alright, partner. Alright, partner. But by we, you mean us too, right?
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well,
Sure
we
thingy.
did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Thanks. How do you read that? How do you read that? What? I can't read that for sure. Go to the Spina de Rosula stronghold. Espina de Rosula. Oh, it's just there. Espina de Rosula. Where is your house? Oh, it's not? Really? Is it underground?
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
Ooh.
Keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Oh, wait. Huh? What? We met up here and could we have just met up near the area? This music is coming. Wait. I'm farther away. Why does that look like below? Actually, was it below? What the hell? Wait. I need these sparkly thingies. Oh, the sewer. Oh, exciting. Oh. Okay. Let's go down. Oh. Oh, it's actually deep down. Wait. Oh. Who are you, sir? Ooh. This is cool. Who are you kids? Kids? Why are you here underground? I can't talk to any NPC. See, where's imagine there's wish. Imagine. Oh! Well, there's technically spiders, but Genshin is a bit clean. There's no rats in here. But there's a cat though. The cat is... Oh! It suddenly disappeared. Lol. Yeah. Oh, what's up there? A little bit. If you like areas like this. Mondstadt is still my comfort place. Okay. Wait, where are we going? Oh. Oh, good thing I was like a little below the ground.
So, this is your base?
Or Ether would have died there.
Quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
But that area, that opening area is quite obvious. Thank you.
Well,
It would have been better if it's a manhole.
After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In
Problem with
fact, our
Mondstadt,
funds
it's
often come
limited
from
for
citizenry who
discovery,
support
but
us.
there's also a sewer, then it would be nice.
For everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that
Yeah.
does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest,
I just tend to
our
gravitate to
financial
the first
situation was
place.
a lot better back when my father was in
First place
charge a few years ago.
I've
I'm afraid I'm not
I've
quite as
visited
equal.
in a game.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
Paimon, she doesn't want to talk about it.
I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever, and as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
I hope they add more to
Father's name is
Mondstadt though.
Callus. Yes,
Callus?
the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
I haven't heard of
He
it.
was accused of murdering his own friend,
Oh no.
but he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
No.
But I do not
Like
believe my
Mondstadt's
father was a murderer.
map is
I'm
a
sure
bit
he was
smaller compared to
At
the other
time,
maps.
I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even
Rumor
after being
has it.
seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later,
Oh, sites
still
like
don't
lighting
understand why he did
stations.
that.
Oh, yeah,
How
because
could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything,
Oh.
he gave up his chance to defend himself.
it does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been
The lighting
investigating
station
a
is
serial
nice.
disappearances case at the time of his death.
So they need to
that's
be
why you're so
creative about
determined
it.
to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right.
Oh.
I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
Let us help
Only
you.
he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you,
Papa?
Papa?
Papa? Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
That
I
at least
also will
Lumine
never
is
believe
alive
that Master
either.
Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder
Yeah,
case for him
what
to be
was that?
dubbed Callus the Unfaithful.
What was that
Even
saying?
our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our
Can do so many great things, but just one mistake and
If Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at
everything
least
is
be a
over.
little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could...
Yeah, this is kind of
mind.
this is
If
what's weird in
Callus was
here in
really falsely
Fontaine.
accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to
They
have that happen
enjoy
to him.
so much of people
There
suffering.
is one other
And
thing.
even
Master Callus's opponent in the duel
making
was
it
Miss
as
Laura.
entertainment.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you. Oh no, Clorand.
That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She
Oh
knew
no.
Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but
Mommy
seeing how
murderer?
he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's
Well,
not that
for
I
the
don't
honor.
understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's alright. I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Please.
Oh,
relax and get
can
some
we have a
sleep.
room?
We will ensure you rest soundly.
Or it will just fade out? Will it just fade out? Oh. Rest in your room. Yay, we have a room. Hello, Silva.
Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or Master Callus's death, it all landed on Demoiselle's shoulders so suddenly. This won't do. I must become stronger.
Well, you always say that. Oh. Is this a cafe? Oh. Do you have new recipes, sir? Oh. Sorry for bothering you. I have no time for any of that. Let's just rest in our rooms. Oh, either. Ow. This is... Is this the second... Oh, no! It just got off. What the heck?
Slept so well.
I want to see a room.
This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's
Poisson?
place of origin, and where we
Poisson?
have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back.
Mm-hmm.
But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Vache.
So you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone.
No, Navia, sleep is important.
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't
Oh.
seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But
Yes, that's most likely the
this
case.
Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No, there is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten.
Oh,
no matter
where?
how much they wanted to. And
Huh?
that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the
Neuvillette.
cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to
Was
find
that
some related
recent?
information
Is it
there.
really recent?
So Neuvillette maintains an archive.
Neuvillette. Is it just Paimon who's pronouncing it that way?
In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Navia seems to pronounce it a different way.
Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Oh, you scared of Nervillettes? Are you scared? Are you scared of him?
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Palais. Oh. These names, man. These names are quite hard to pronounce. Ooh. Oh? Let's go see Neverletts. Is this the Chief Justice Hall? Oh. Can I go in this? No. Fine. I used to wish. What the heck am I saying? I used to wish to have something like this. Like a library of some sort. Oh, good thing the karaoke is done. That's kind of aggressive pointing.
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
How do you pronounce
This
it?
place does look pretty heavily guarded.
Siden?
Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you?
Oh.
Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Oh, you're testing them.
Yep,
I see.
Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you to
Oh, this is they're so cute.
Unlike some, we're busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird.
I should remember
must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
taking out my
We're
coffee
here today to report and archive
later.
some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business.
Oh, Navia is so.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Navia, that was smooth. Oh,
Please come in.
Narvlets. Oh. I really like the back of his hair though.
Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to
It looks like a bunny ears.
We didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk
Another
to?
pronunciation, Paimon. What? How do you pronounce his name actually? He looks tired though.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that
Unfortunately.
no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case.
Oh, this is becoming more mysterious.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Guess that's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Paimon.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
How do you pronounce it?
Ahem.
What?
Miss
Oh,
Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man.
this is making me
We
feel
deeply
things.
regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Oh no.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Oh.
If you truly regret my father's death,
Oh no, Navia, don't cry.
why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated by all. Everything was hanging
No,
on a thread
Navia,
at that
don't
moment.
cry.
Just the tiniest effort could have that changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still
Oh
owes me
no.
answers to. If you really
Girl.
have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
Oh, is Nervalet a father figure?
It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Alright. That was a fruitful encounter. Oh, this is taking a bit too long. Okay. Are you okay, Navia? Girl, are you fine?
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain.
This is really curious though.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I
Why
think of
does it rain
on the
inside
day
the
my father
city
was
of
convicted of
Fontaine?
murder, it was also raining.
Rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case. Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at that time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
Yes. The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner.
Hell
You're
yeah, you can
completely
count on
right.
me.
How did I not connect the dots earlier?
I didn't either
Let's
though.
go to Busan.
I
With this
didn't.
new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Ah,
Do
Kate
you want to go with me
Ether.
now, or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Let's go now. We should go while the idea is still fresh.
Great. Let's go then.
Let's keep this Archon Quest moving so we can finish it early. Oh. Where am I? Oh. Oh, I think I've been here. But I just unlocked the waypoint. Oops. Finishing up my day with a protein shake. Wow.
Why would a ship be
What
anchored in a
flavor
place
is your
like
protein
this?
shake? Just plain?
There's no
Plain
need to
vanilla?
be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
Oh, what?
My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the
Is
only
it
thing we occasionally had in common.
chocolate
A gigantic
flavor?
and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It
Oh my god,
symbolizes Spina di
I
Rosula's
forgot I have
broad
a
and limitless future.
protein shake pack in my fridge. I haven't had a time to taste that one. Thanks for reminding me that I have that. Thanks for commenting that. Now I remember I have one. Gigantic and glamorous. Okay, I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon
Ooh, that's delicious.
I'm always confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers.
Do you add something else in it?
Paimon has seen this ship for herself.
Like flax seeds or something?
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
I should drink that tomorrow. Talk to Melush on the ship. I think that flavor I got was 2020 on Quest. Wow. Ah. Hmm. How do we get there? Okay. I think the flavor I got was chocolate. I can't remember. When I get my coffee later, I'll check. Oh, kitties. Kitties. Are we going at the top? How? Huh? Oh, there's a stairs. I like the tippy tap of the metal. Why is there a cat beside you, sir? Melush.
Melus, we're back.
Melus.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that.
Oh,
It's because
a
my
whole
partner here
jar.
reminded me of something really
I
important.
only have a one pack.
You
I
see,
wanted to
what if my
try.
father's case
I
had
try
something
one.
to do with water from the primordial sea. You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining.
I don't usually drink
Yes, the case was
protein
quite similar to that of
shakes,
Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call
but I want to try one,
impossible murders.
and I've completely forgot about it. Could the mastermind be the same person?
Tell us a bit more about what happened before.
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a
Poisson.
glance, it was a kind of
Croissant.
drink that could excite your mood and produce many
Uh.
pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father
It's an
was
acquired
compelled to put a
taste.
stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how
No,
much they threatened or bribed
literally I haven't
he
tasted it,
refused to
so
yield. Not only
I
that,
can't
Boss
say if I
became
like it or
determined to
not
find
yet.
the mastermind behind the synth
Let's
operation
just see.
and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation.
Is that your dinner,
Recognizing
Austin?
that, my father
The protein
decided to
shake?
contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques.
Ow.
He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night,
Drug abuse?
my father hosted a banquet
You
at
can
his
say drug
country-side
abuse.
estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food.
Jacques.
But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the
Oh.
courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Oh no.
Or they on the
Did
same side?
did the
Seems just like
victim
things
have
mixed
two
us
wands?
In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it,
No,
though,
first I had
I
bangus
now
adobo
believe
for
the
dinner.
most important
Oh,
clue was something we all overlooked at the time.
oh.
There were pieces of clothing left at
So
the scene.
you're full right now, ah. It's just a snack. So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved?
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques. But it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with zero warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth.
What if it's
On that
Vache?
note, however, even though this will not
Because
please
Vache
you,
also
mademoiselle, as
disappeared.
you're and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace. We have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line
Be
with
yourself,
Boss's wishes
Navia.
to step back and give up on the case.
If that's
No.
indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Mhm.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this.
So you
Oh,
do
sorry.
know something else, Malouse.
Yes, I
Melouse.
do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances
Melouse,
case.
why aren't...
But what drove all
Huh?
the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to
Oh,
disappear.
but why didn't you say that to her?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness.
I
The
see.
doctors told him that he had
So he
no more
just
than 5 years left to live.
Mm.
And the serial disappearances
gave up
case caused him great
instead of,
anxiety.
spending more time
5 years was
with
nowhere
Navia
near
for the
enough time to resolve
at
this
least
long-standing conflict.
his
But
time
once he passed
remaining.
away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about
That's
the
unfair though
details.
for Navia.
But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public.
She was
If
seeking
something were to
answers
happen to you, then he and
all this
all
time
those he
and
told
you
would
didn't
immediately
tell
expose
her?
all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, The other side has not tried
For
to
a
take
long
Demoiselle's
time.
life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
No, that's not nice.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If
So?
Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
No, that's
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight?
that's right.
No.
And he could
He
he
might
could have
have said
solved it.
everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him.
Oh,
Is that the
Navia.
amount of confidence he had in me?
She
And
had
what if I was
cried
never able to
2
make it to
times
where I am now?
now. Why are you making her suffer? He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Huh. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the
Does
enemy's
it still exist though?
When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people
I
we may
haven't
be able to
explored yet, so I
capture.
don't know which
A
areas are
single visit to their
suspicious.
headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case.
Yes.
We
Oh
have no
yeah.
idea just how
Maybe
thoroughly
they
may
have
been
spies.
infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Okay, how about the other guy
All
though?
of that, Malus.
Silver?
Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here.
Oh, what if it's
When I
Silver?
announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Oh,
The first is Florent, Spina di
Florent.
Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Florent?
Surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of
Marcel.
Cabriere.
Confriere. What is this confriere?
It's a guild in Poisson. The boss helped it to grow to its current size
Croissant,
and prominence.
croissant.
In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
There's definitely backhanded money, right?
Yes,
Oh, sorry,
you can
Paimon.
say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
Isn't that the one who died?
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that
Never
the
trust
enemy
anyone.
I've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
You are the
A new
best.
case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to
I
me.
hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Oh shit, there's another one of these. Cal's case records 3 years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callas had a gun in his hands, and Jacques had been shot and slain. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callas was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. Oh my god, oh no, there's another one. Oh no, there's another one like that. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to investigate the peeps. Oops. And maybe I'll just BRB for a sec. I'll just get my coffee. So I'm back and have my coffee. Oops.
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy
I
your
also heat up
conversation,
some
or I'll let you-
quesadilla,
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
so I might BRB again.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Adele? Oh my god. You've met Taylor Swift.
Navia's all quiet.
Adele and Taylor Swift have met finally in Genshin. Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize.
Is this
After my
Jacques'
husband died,
family?
Spina
Yeah.
Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I
You
didn't
should
know what I
sing
could
hello.
possibly bring as a consolation
Hello.
gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer.
Adele seems to have grudge against Taylor
Are you sharing
Swift.
it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that
Jack.
my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He
Oh,
told me countless times that if he could
so
turn
you
back the
know.
clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets and felt that he took the
You
idea
knew.
of providing for his family too literally.
But you never
For the
told
longest
anyone.
time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost
Oh.
immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even
Oh,
so,
he turned a new
he was
leaf?
still found out by the higher-ups.
Oh.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait. Does that mean someone ordered Jack to take out Callus?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well,
He had no choice.
things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons, regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you,
very grateful to hear
Mademoiselle.
this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination.
She has a
and your
pleasing
status-
personality.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Testimony from Jack's family. Jack's family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? Actually, let's take a look at the notebook. Oh,
Who would have imagined that people could really turn into water? Here we go again, trying to crack an impossible case. All proof and no motive. If Paimon was shocked, Paimon would probably help
Poisson.
whoever Paimon finds more trustworthy. Someone like the Traveler.
Good, Paimon. Let me talk to this guy.
I'll leave my husband's case to you.
Thank you, Miss Spina, and Miss
Oh.
Spina's friend.
I'm the only one here. Okay, let me BRB again. Oh, well, let's see. Look the achievements. Okay. I still haven't achievement hunting yet, so I'm quite excited to reach 1K. 1K soon.
Okay, Navia?
Oh,
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florence should
okay.
be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
Is that a passage? Okay, before I go here, let me BRB again. Real quick. I'm back again with a snack this time. So let's continue. Let's continue and talk to this suspect.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House? Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father,
Oh,
it was
Kohi.
raining outside, and we found
Welcome
some clues
back.
left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me,
I'm eating some
I feel
quesadilla.
like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Ow, it's so hot. Okay.
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling
Ow.
pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that,
You're just
he told
playing
us that
some
he wanted
Valor.
to go
Oh.
get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after?
I'm never good at
My first
FPS
reaction
games.
was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene.
How's the game?
When I got there,
No, I don't
it
play.
was already too late. Mr. Callis was
I'm not good
standing
at
over
it.
a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed.
Mm.
The guards said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed
I hope
Jacques. But I've
my
never really
munching
thought that
sounds is
explanation.
not.
Reason being, Mr.
You can't hear
Callis
it.
had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About
But
the
you
clothes
play
left at the
FPS
scene
games.
You mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill.
This is so good.
He would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
I almost choked.
But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of
Is
us?
it dinner?
He didn't even want to face the
No,
Onyx
it's just a snack.
and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front
I
of his
already
eyes?
ate dinner earlier. It's quesadilla.
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth
Sana
has been
all.
revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr.
It's
Callus's
just
honor
a
in your hands, boss.
leftover from
And if I
the
may just say one more thing.
soft taco I created or I cooked earlier.
Faithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina
So good,
Rosula and live the life I lead today. No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most.
Let's eat.
And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and
I
all
hope
our
you're
other
not
comrades at the Spina
lying.
deserve to know the truth as well.
Information regarding Florent, the advisor to the Spina de Rolusa, claimed that he was very grateful for Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Okay. Let's talk to you again, sir.
My apologies, boss, for that last sentimental bit.
But you're chilling eating peanuts. Ooh.
Many years have passed.
What
while
kind
I've
of
held
peanut?
my
Like
tongue.
plain peanuts or
It's not often
coated
that I get to share my
peanut?
true feelings with others.
Or the peanut where you open? What's that? Steamed? Doggy! Sadly, we can't pet you though. Okay. I'm doing a mukbang right now. One bowl or one pack of that. Isang salmon. Oh, you're not the one who died, ate.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know.
Ow.
The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because
so
I
good.
did something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Alice did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
We're partners.
These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Lenny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own.
But
Why
didn't
do
we
you
ask?
ask?
Oh,
We definitely can't use
we
them to
asked
forcefully get whatever is from your father's
Novelet
case.
Well,
about
you see,
Vache,
just
not
recently, we were attacked
Navia's
by a
father.
horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but
Okay.
not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to
Done
make unreasonable
eating.
demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same
That
goes with
just
me
took
and
some several
Gardamex.
bites and it's gone now.
Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units.
Okay.
Certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both.
Something like
Now that you mention it,
Northern Bank.
even the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
How can you say that?
Oh, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Okay. Information regarding Thierry. Thierry is the person responsible for official contact between the Spina de Rolusa and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex. Let me talk to you again, sir.
I'll see what I can do for you in Spina di Rosula when it comes to guard stuff, but don't go advertising it to everyone else.
Why? Are you scared we'll find something out? Where can I go from there? Here? Okay, oh. It would have been better if the underground was, well, can be accessed through manholes instead of a gate. Like, that's very obvious. If they want it as a hideout, Oh, she's a woman?
Hello, how may I help
Oh
you?
no, it's not the person.
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure, I will let him know right away.
Why does that sounds? After waiting for a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've
sorry.
never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic
show.
Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
Perhaps Navia was the initial target?
I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes. I was reminded of your father's case right away.
Huh.
What you're investigating now?
Huh?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex.
Yeah, and there's quite a lot of them.
To drink water from the primordial sea.
True.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you.
Poisson.
If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will use its...
It's just reminding every time they say that, it's just reminding me of that.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel.
Raiden and Nahida.
Intend to go into hiding.
TikTok.
I'm going to strike while the iron's hot.
Croissant.
Any new thoughts on my father's case?
Croissant.
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly.
Okay.
I didn't have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more, see if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
What?
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Okay. You give me Mora. I don't have enough Mora. Information regarding Marcel. Marcel is the leader of the Confrérie of Cabriere and was the organizer of the banquet. Years prior, the Confrérie and the Spina de Rolusa have always maintained a close working relationship. Though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy, he is willing to defend Navia. Let me talk to you again, sir.
Alas, why do these kinds of things happen to the kindest people?
Let's check my notebook. We just got a letter. Oh. Let's do this first. Before I forgot. Are there anything I have so much? I guess this one. Oh. Just max that. Oh. So far, no combat yet. In the story, I mean. Ow. What did I get? Fine. Give over the clues with Navia. It's all a mystery. Oh.
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations.
Imagine it's all detective.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
No, I can't imagine. And it's actually... I think there's another one though. Because we got another notebook. Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough...
With my tired brain, I can't.
But where should we start?
Jack's motive.
Florent mentioned that Callus probably
Florent.
ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
Yeah, he was forced.
If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If it was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callas? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callas?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
My eyes are actually quite heavy. I'm feeling sleepy. Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
I already got a kohi. For some reason, it's not effective.
This lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability
Hydrate for 300 points. Thanks for the redeem. Then timpla more. Maybe after this, I won't be able to sleep, so. Maha.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel
No.
he was talking to us about the mecha.
Jiffer, what?
I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of
Welcome to the stream. And congrats on the avatar.
Check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out.
You finally debut as a PNG tuber. Maybe it was someone else. Really? Marcel.
My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques.
Stretch. Let's stretch.
He could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard
Yeah,
for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also,
Narvalate streamer.
and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else. Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques.
I also saw it drop by. Congrats, man. Yeah, congrats, Kiefer.
Personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could,
then who the hell is
he
it?
would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
I think. Oh shit. Here we go again. Maybe he carried the gun. Only the sufficiently rich can privately. Okay? He's rich.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people
How about Silver?
when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Where is he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his
He's
case
been
for the
missing.
jury, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Uh-oh, he is someone who's very close to you after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base. Yeah, I want some action right now so I won't feel sleepy.
But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on
No, let's charge.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards?
All brute, no brain.
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Huh?
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui.
Oh no, child? Wait, child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial
What?
disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then
Who the hell?
it's impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Is it Farina again?
Right. Because they'll think they've
Or
already
someone
found
else?
the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder than to clear Mr. Callus's name.
Okay, let's go.
I understand.
If there's child, there should be action, right?
Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Erinys while I'll go investigate that place. I'm confident in my combat abilities. Yay! More action. I bet Fontaine enjoys accusing random people just to have something. Yeah, that's...
The culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus. leaving
That's
this
not
one base
nice.
wide
I don't want
open.
to be in Fontaine, if
Right.
that's the case.
This is our best opportunity. All
Who
right,
knows,
then.
you'll be
Let's
next.
do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't
It's
have
not
any
just I
chance of
bet
making
though,
that
it
charge
is
stick,
like
though,
that.
unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
You, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to...
Where the hell did you go, Silver?
Ah, Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson.
Poisson? Croissant?
It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us.
People who wear glasses are suspicious.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, travel.
Irenaeus.
See you at the Opera House.
Irenaeus, I see. Suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Let's go. Is there an action? Will we fight?
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we
Oh.
should also get going.
Wait.
The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Oh, underwater.
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Underwater. Ooh. I can finally witness my Kokomi. Oh, she looks so pretty. Wee. 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 Oh. How do you... Oh, you can. Like the dolphin dive. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let me unlock this since we're already here. And what is that? What is that mark? Oh. Can I... Oh. SK with Place. Oh, hello. Thank you for raiding. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm playing Archon Quest. Oh my god, thank you for raiding. And thank you for the follow. Who's this? Zed. Is that L Gaming? Hello guys, welcome, welcome. I'm new to Twitch. Hello, I'm Suichi. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh my god, thank you guys for the follow. This is so unexpected. I'm just playing Genshin, guys. Hello, hello, welcome. Wait. Let me get my glasses so I can actually read it. Hello, hello them. How do I call you? Demons XZR?
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that
Hi,
leads to
welcome.
the synth production base.
Yeah, thank you for the raid.
Seem out of the ordinary at
Hello
all.
po, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Good evening. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Should I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Suichi. You can call me Sue for short. Or Tita Sue if you fancy. Yeah, I play variety games. For now, I'm playing Genshin. Cause of the, you know, the streamer event. Yeah. What did you play earlier? Hello, hello, Jean. Jean. Oh, you also played Genshin. Yeah, yeah. Have you actually finished Archon Quest? Oh, sorry.
This one is for the boys with the boom and system. Top down AC with a cooler system. When you come up in the club, he be blazing.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Hell yeah. Oops. This is unexpected, guys. If you haven't played the Archon Quest, maybe you'll get spoilers, so just a precaution. I'll continue this. Well, they don't want it to stand out. Yes, but I'm sure that we find inside will be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this, Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Thank you for lurking. This is so unexpected. Thank you for raiding, by the way. I really appreciate it. I'm just starting and The raids help. Oh,
That I must repeat my question again, Mr.
Nervalet, Mr. Nervalet.
The charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand
Two hotties in a room? Wow.
or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that
Thank you for the
people
lyric.
who've been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion
But
duelist Clorend, right?
oh, you just want to have a duel, child. You just want to have a duel.
I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last
We
time,
know it.
she was
You just want a duel.
real disappointing.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh,
Yes,
sounds like the
for those who finished the Archon Quest,
on the ways of the opera house.
just stand by. What does the popcorn mean though?
That learns best in the heat of
Will something spicy happen? Na all po updated sa Archon. Well, I'm just actually starting, and I'm in Act 2.
We have made very little progress.
Though I'm pretty, pretty dumb in the investigation part.
The serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on?
Why is she interjecting again?
I want to get past this story so I can explore. I'm quite excited.
I only tolerated your behavior last time.
Oh no, will Navia get banned in the court?
But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you
Oh.
ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue.
You're so pretty, girl.
I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charge
Dami
is
ko
proved true,
po quest.
then presumably he will be proven innocent by default.
Oh, if you
A young lady has charged in and
Oh.
offered to clear my name. How fascinating.
I'm that kind of person who really likes,
By all these rules and procedures anyway.
clearing up their quests.
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else
Happy streaming, titas. Just gonna go eat something. Okay, no problem. How do I call you though? SK Wit's place.
Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to
Have
charge instead?
a great dinner.
That person is...
Oh shoot, this again. I'm so bad at this. Fuck. Okay. Didn't we conclude earlier that it was Marcel? Just call me. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Squid? Squid? SK Wit? Squid?
Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but
SK Wit.
Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type
Not
situation?
Detective Conan. Yeah, not Detective Conan again.
That charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
Squid. Oh, Squid.
Depending on the circumstances,
Noted,
also be
Squid.
charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes.
Oh, why did you skip it?
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia,
You know what? Yoi's quest is the my favorite.
members of the guards, please contact Mr.
She's the best
Marcel
girl.
right away so that he may stand trial.
You should do Yoi's quest.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies.
Like I cried
It all just
during that
happened so
story
quickly.
quest because it's so
I still
beautiful.
haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss
Maybe I'll do
Navia,
it after.
please present your
Yeah.
charges.
Since it's not part of the
Back to 3 years ago,
Fontaine.
to the case of Callus the unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
I'm not sure though.
Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that
Oh my
banquet a
god.
suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Well, you just want entertainment.
Everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my
Oh my god, am I
see.
am I going to do that?
In which
Ouch,
case, I will
ouch.
recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Yes, please. Oh shit, it's me.
On the day of the murder,
It's me.
Spina di Rosula hosted a
Hi.
large banquet in a countryside estate
I'm the
owned by
problem,
Confrérie
it's
de
me.
Cabrières.
Okay.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the
Oh
primary
no, Jack.
suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel,
Chlorant.
and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
Okay. Time to use my pea brain, huh?
One with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth,
By the way, Tita, so are you going to accept viewer pools in the future? What do you mean viewer pools? Oh, you mean I'm the one who's going to pull? I don't know, I'm scared. I'm scared to be responsible.
Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However,
I'm quite scared to be responsible.
we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
I might be lucky in my account, but I'm not sure if share your streamer luck, you know. Let's see. Do you want your account to be a test account or something? On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. Okay. 2 gunshots during the banquet, all attend guys who had a motive to kill. The scene of the crime did not bring a gun with him. Right, that's what the first person with the mustache said. A third person who dissolved, I guess. The first gunshot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jack's life. Suspect did not dispute, okay. This one, maybe. Okay. Okay. Oh, a clothing from an unknown person. Sure, Fossilor's banner. Oh. You want me to pull for your account? Let's see if you should, you know, you should save up. You should save up Primogems. And let's see. Or maybe you could do that on your stream though. You stream, right? Maybe that will give you streamer luck, you know? Did bring a gun with him. A third person. Shit. Oh no, I'm so bad at this. Did not bring a gun with him. Oh, scene of the crime.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Okay. 2 gunshot. Maybe this. Wait, what was the title? 2 gunshots. Is it this or this? No. I should have at least 1 5-star PT worth of fates, right? Are you sure you're not, you're not pulling for Nervillet or the other guy, Rio? What's his name? How do you pronounce his name?
Testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet.
Are you not tempted? Are you not tempted to pull for Nervillet at all?
With Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
I'm pulling for Monsieur Nervillet, but not for Rio. First shot must have missed, well, second, okay. This, I guess.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself, but now it is clear that
We don't know what the next banners are though, so.
and that they were turned into water after committing
But
the murder.
yeah, maybe as a test subject, my test subject.
To wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Maybe I can give you my luck.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe
I can finally, have access to your account.
this is the true version of events.
Oh, this art is so nice though. This art is so nice. Yeah, that's true. Well, I still have the whole Fontaine to save. What should I do with your account?
So that's what happened.
I still like the art style they use for the Detective Conan part. Which one? Isn't that one?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then,
That's true though.
Questions. In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1. Do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
Yeah, actually.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
I may not have the evidence.
Wait a minute.
I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances
Okay.
case, the guards probably kept careful records
But I want
of
some
all
action
missing
though.
persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette,
What happened to Ether?
consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had
Well,
testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted
mounted a defense. I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once
I
told
see.
me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
Wait, why are you so shocked?
Out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and
What's
then.
up with that
I wouldn't
reaction?
have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. By staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
Yes.
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to do anything for
Put
my
on the
sake.
spot.
But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
Yes, mommy, please be honest.
During the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion
Oh,
duelist, I fought many battles.
all of them are so good. All Fontaine characters are so good.
People give their all for the
I want to have them all.
continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
Okay.
It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right?
True.
What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
This is just so weird though, the people here.
Cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified.
Who could it be?
Could only time their actions so precisely
Is it really
already at the scene. Coincidentally,
Marcel?
Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
True.
That's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia.
Oh, now you're.
Traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to
Wait.
refute your points one by one, but even if anything you just said
Still,
was true,
still talking just.
the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Are you saying that's possible?
Know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, You might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose
That's that sounds like
I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young
you sound so evil right now.
with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home
Spoken like a true culprit.
and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever
Oh,
stepped foot
he's from Snezhnaya.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
No.
Nagia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life.
Okay.
But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong
I hope Ether comes to the rescue.
expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth. While that same agency has long been taken from them, the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Is
so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
excuses.
Waiting for you to say that.
A while earlier at the entrance here. Oh, it's my time to shine. It's action time. Is it action time? Or is still just investigation time? Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh? Oh, is this a domain? Oh, it's actually a domain. Wait. Let's just do this. Wait, do I need to defend that? What is that? Can my team take it? Ow, ow.
Stay calm. Here comes the finale. Step right up.
Okay. Oh, what's this? I don't know any mechanics of Fontaine yet, exploration yet, so if there's a new mechanic here, I might be having a hard time. Okay. Oh, chest. Can I go back in here again? Maybe I missed some chest, right? Let's check. I guess not. Nothing. Okay. This is the action I've been waiting for. Even though my traveler is still not built. Oh? Okay. Let's see what's in here. Is it underwater? Okay. How do you... Okay. Oh, this one. I know this one. Oh, wait. It's E, right? It's E. Let's see. Is this really a base? Like, no one is here. Oops. How? Oh, I like that. Wait. How do you get up? Get up, please. Ether. Oh. This is really cool. How do I swim down?
This is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Control left. Then space. Okay. Space. Okay. Hell yeah, another action time. Oh! Coco! My Lene is not built yet. And I don't have the ideal team for him right now, but I want to play it as canon as possible in the story. Except for Coco because I need healer. Ow. Ooh, how does this work? Oh, it's still huge even though it's level 1. That's huge for me. Hell yeah. Next. Actually, I find Line's enjoyable to play, especially his charge attack hats. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I'm really enjoying Line right now. I'm trying to figure out how to cancel his burst though. I'm not sure how to cancel that yet. I want to learn his attack pattern. Hell yeah! Oh. Wait, are we supposed to go down? Wait, oh, okay. More action? There's not a single person here. They are all mecha. Oh, almost missed that. My, what's this? My Lynette is still 111, you know. Oops. I played Abyss earlier, so let me actually switch that. And my Traveler, which I'm planning to crown again, is still level 1. Linny is my priority for the moment. Linny. Oh, who are you guys? Who are you, sir? Sirs? Oh. Ow. my god. No, 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 no. No. Oh my god. Okay.
Here comes the finale. Now disappear.
Okay. I love the damage when he's in mono team. Wait. No. What does this do? Oh, huh? Isn't that just like the Anemo swirl?
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, 32. I've reached 80k now with a Monopyro team. Oh, let's check if there's a chest first. I'm so happy. And I haven't yet, farmed for his artifacts. For now, I'm using Lava Walker. Have you built your Hydro? No. My priority right now is Linny, Lynette, then Traveler. But again, I'll be crowning him for sure. Just like I've always done with my Travelers.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind...
Yeah, I love my Traveler. If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Let's go. Let's Detective Conan again. Is it? Yep, it's the E again. Okay.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims. That's fucked up.
You mean the girls from the serial disappearance?
That's messed up.
Brought here? And then they were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Oh, this is terrible.
That's so messed up. The missing person's possessions. You discovered objects within the containers labeled with the names of those who owned them within the depths of the HQ. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. Is there something here?
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
Detective Paimon?
Callus. Navia's father.
Oh.
This seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jack's case.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization.
Mm-hmm.
The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely.
Oh.
I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Kalia's investigation report. Clues concerning the Callas case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jack would do the deed, and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus' death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. Are there more What is that? Huh? Oh, is this the water? Is it the... This must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human.
Oh shoot.
We'll take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Primordial seawater pool. The pool found within the HQ is filled with water from the primordial sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people. I can't still believe that child was dragged into this. What's his role in all of this? Oh, so many things. Oh, wait, ether.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22.
What the hell? This is so messed up. Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the research is to save his lover, a woman called... How do you pronounce this? Vignier? Vignier, who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vignier. Vignier! Thanks for that. Vache. Vache.
Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
So is that the woman? I mean the... No, he is the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these...
I see. Secret. Secret. Yes. He signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignier.
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and...
It's probably by accident, right?
Not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
Maybe he wants to experiment it and see if they can turn back into human form again. There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Vache experimental records. Experiment numbers. This is the one that Paimon read. And the last one is this, right? Wait. How?
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There are so many.
Mixing in progress, ready to drink, stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Don't drink it, Paimon. I know you're a glutton, but don't drink it. Well, that's definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Synth. a popular potion circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. Is that all? I guess it's all.
Seems like our theories were spot on, but
Who really is this Vache?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever. But maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to
Wait, Navia needs our help. We need to hurry up. Oh, wait, what the? Did I miss something? Let me check my handy dandy notebook. Okay.
Paimon can't tell how deep this pool is. And Paimon's not about to dip her toes in to check.
I missed one. Okay. This is the one we checked.
You take that side and Paimon will take...
Oh, sorry. After some time.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Come on, Paimon. This is not the time for snacks. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vignere.
We just got a notebook. We just got a notebook. Oh, isn't that... Oh.
You found her diary. Let's see. Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. Oh, she was pregnant. She was pregnante.
Pages worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel.
Oh, shoot.
But Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vigniere's grown?
Oh, this is a very solid evidence. I figured it out. Let's go, Paimon.
Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
What? Even I, who's not good at this Paimon, have figured it out. Vigniere's notebook. A notebook belonging to a lady named Vignere. She records many stories of her time with her lover, Vache. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on in the end was Marcel. After updating the final piece of evidence, he raced back to the upper replicas. I need to read that fast because...
And whose image do you see, Marcel?
They display it too fast.
Vache?
Oh, Marcel Soriano. I see. Marcel Soriano.
Suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
So it's Vignere Soriano and Vache Soriano.
My partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette.
Monsieur Nervalette.
Found the crucial evidence.
Yes, we found a lot of evidence. But I need to rearrange this probably. Oh shit, okay. I think this is the crucial, right? The most crucial one.
But the truth of it,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
always been Vache.
Oh my god! Ether is speaking! Oh, he's Vache.
After your lover, Vignere, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to
I love it when the traveler speaks.
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that,
Hold it.
Marcel's motive has now been
Objection.
This information regarding your
Vinier, as usual, Jeeper, you're spreading fake news.
Do you know where you went wrong?
Vache.
Your gaze on the lover that passed away instead of paying
The lover must be pregnante, yeah? Yeah?
You never noticed how we changed or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations.
Wait, Austin, you're streaming, right?
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you, as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now.
Do you remember Linnea's assistant in Act 1?
You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a
I forgot, actually.
suffering of the people. Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved.
Oh.
No matter what I do.
Yeah, I remember. Hello, Jods. Good evening. Good evening.
Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is...
Hello, hello. I think I'm almost done, right?
I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vinier. A promise. We made a promise.
Mm-hmm.
Vinier! Please, Vinier! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
But she said to forget you.
With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Whoever proceeds to review and
known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vinier. During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea.
I see.
Was dissolved in front of Vache as a result. Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vinier back to life.
Exactly.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson.
Croissant?
During the course of his research, Vache discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rasula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rasula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Wow, you're clapping? Seriously, people?
Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache.
God, that just reminds me of Star Rail. The animation.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
Oh, guilty as charged.
Guards, take Vache away.
It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
I feel like it's not over yet.
Really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves!
There's that one part.
Are you okay?
Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come.
That one thing on the trailer, I haven't seen it yet.
Has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over.
Navi is just probably overwhelmed right now. Oh, sorry.
See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama?
Okay, child.
Been caught, justice has been served,
You just want the attention to you.
and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since
Is
it's
it?
such a great show,
Or
I'll just
is
let
it?
the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to
Mr.
attend
Worldwide, where are you
to.
going?
Excuse me.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Uh-oh.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Lol.
Come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
What's happening?
Evidence presented in the public trial that was just held.
I see, it's just formalities.
Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia.
What is the Oratrice?
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Uh-oh.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is
Guilty. Oh no.
Hey! That's not funny. Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
Child.
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent?
Oh, this is the first time it
Do you
happened?
think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't
Oh
the
shoot.
the serial disappearance
disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in
Why
this
is
case,
Ether's
right?
face like that? Child has been declared guilty by the Archers. Just what is going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
Oh shit, what will you...
Please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Uh-oh. Oh, cutscene! Yeah, this is the cutscene I saw.
This is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules.
Oh!
Well, I've got mine too!
Oh. Will child become unwanted in Fontaine? Oh shit. Oh shit. This music though, oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god, this music. Oh.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court
Poor child.
must be upheld.
Oh, what happened? Huh? Is that from child or did he just heal quickly?
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Are we going to help child?
This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court
For the
system,
next, I mean, for the
Oratrice's
next.
judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there.
I think she was just as
Hey, stop staring at me!
as confused.
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she
Oh,
create the
this is
Oratrice
just.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Uh-oh.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the
That
judgment would
switch
be
though.
mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
Oh?
The way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
Really?
Of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning.
Hmm.
As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond
Well, true.
comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand
Why does she sound like a brat?
as well as the absolute correctness
She
of
does.
the Oratrice's verdict.
She does sound like one. In English, at least.
To leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
Nervalet knows Lady Farina very well, huh?
She probably just put on that performance.
This is why JP voice acting.
It's unlikely that she actually
This is top tier. JP is top tier. This why, yeah. Yeah, but I like. I just want to relax, you know.
I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity.
And not use my brain.
Just as I promised.
My brain power.
If the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
I agree that JP is really good, but
For now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
oh, Nervalet, let's talk to him.
Monsieur Nervalet,
Nervalet.
are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine.
Paimon, why are you asking such a personal question?
Capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
True. Oh, is that it? Where do I? Oh. Leave the opera house. Okay. What was I trying to say earlier? Oh my god, I forget. Let's leave for now. Oh. Yeah, are we going to help child to escape? Or, oh.
Quick, stop him!
Oh, what?
Traveler! Hey, traveler!
Oh yeah, we have something else to say to him. We have a message to
Stop resisting arrest. Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
convey.
Wait, I just want to ask the traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Tell him.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Yes.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence?
Shut up.
You've already been convicted.
Yes. I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just
You're creeping me out, dude.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards.
Oh my god, I hope it's not something sad. I hope I won't cry. Shut up. No. He just wants to meet his lover, but I agree that
Is it worth as much to you as your life?
he did some terrible things.
It's worth even more than my life.
Humans, will they betray the instinct to live?
At least Veneer, what was that, Veneer?
Very well. I will
We'll have closure.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. Let's conclude the closure of these two lovers, separated by an uneventful and sad fate. Come on, let's go faster. Let's move out. I hope it's not very sad. I hope it won't make me cry.
said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It's heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element. But
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
maybe you can hear. Oh.
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Oh shoot, what's happening?
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years.
Oh.
I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Oh shit. What?
What are you saying?
Wow.
I would have finished my law
Whoa.
and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
Oh shit.
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
Wow.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Oh
you. Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier.
Oh shit.
The sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine.
Oh shit.
The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you?
Yes, that's exactly it.
You did. If she would despise you for what you became. You
It's
are
too late.
a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
It looks like I didn't meet Vinier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Vinier! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vinier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we
Oh no.
would show no mercy to you.
Oh my god, this became a horror all of a sudden. Oh shit. What the? Oh god. This suddenly become a horror. Did he become a dissolved later? Oh why is that so fast? What the hell? What the hell, Mihoyo? I want to read that. Did he dissolved? He became the victim of his own doings.
It's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
That became a horror all of a sudden. That's funny.
Weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, you're more lively than usual.
It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a
Yeah.
partner like me?
A partner as pretty as you. Who wouldn't, right?
Enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen.
Croissant.
Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turn out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte?
Well, she's a journalist, so she must be famous.
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me.
Espina de Rosula. Sorry.
The story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances.
Oh, that's the trailer, right? The Charlotte was taking pictures of Navi.
Yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Yeah, Traveler sounded really cool and sounded really real because he spoke.
Now that's another thing to look forward
He
to.
spoke.
We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news,
Clorand.
Clorand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clorand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able
Oh,
to
we
turn the
didn't
tide.
actually.
I wanted to thank her.
We weren't there when that happened.
There's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clorand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
The part I like. Oh, spoiler. Can I come too?
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such
Oh,
a positive
hello, do the deer. The deer. Good evening. I'm almost done with the Archon Quest. How's your day? Yes. How's your day?
Everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dawn.
Thank you so much for the hydrate.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop
sakit
for a
pa
few days now.
kakatayo sa pila sa grocery. Diyos ko. Oh, it's your grocery day ha? Kahapon yung grocery day ko. Inabutan na ako ng thank you song ng... Oh, it's 11 right now. Oh, did you just get home?
This is where my father's grave is. To be
Oh.
perfectly honest, even I
Oh
haven't
my
been back
god.
here
And it's traffic, right?
for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't...
Oh, sorry.
Isn't that Nervalette?
Huh?
Why would the Chief Justice...
Nervlets. Monsieur Nervlets. Why would... Okay. Monsieur.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Patapos. Yes, I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Don't say that.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
I think. Am I almost done though?
I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
Mm-hmm.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette.
Nervalette.
In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Croissant?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself.
Two beautiful people in one screen.
Probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Okay.
Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never live his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
Look at this man.
This proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not
Oh,
for
I like this. I like his back.
serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice.
Yes.
Justice that's higher than
Life
itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
Is that why you have eye bags in your eyes?
Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but Pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well.
Yay!
Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Oh? Calling Navi and Neuvillette, you also pay your respect to Kalas.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. Lol. It can't be helped though.
Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it seriously.
Neuvillette is still standing around there.
Neuvillette.
It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk to her, maybe. Can I disturb you, Navia?
Paimon's really sorry, Navia, but Paimon did something pretty disrespectful
Oh.
just now.
What are you saying, Paimon? I don't think I get it.
Well, aren't you not supposed to fly around someone's grave?
Huh?
Lamau.
Who told you that?
Me, I told her.
Why did you mess with Paimon again?
That's hilarious. Talk to Neuvillette. Neuvillette.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Oh.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Yes,
feel
please.
Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
About the water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence
Ilk?
after
What's that
extensive
word?
research. There used to be a special sea at the
Ouch.
surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Oh.
What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Ooh.
So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
True.
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank,
Oh, this part, he sounds similar to Zhongli. Zhongli.
unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good.
Yeah.
Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yeah.
That's right. It was Linny that told us back then.
There was another version too.
That about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
With Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Wait. Are you just going to ignore that question? About child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case.
Oh.
As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
I see.
All to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Okay.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though. Their time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
True.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Ah,
If she ever
listen.
stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the Opera Epiclese.
But why did we appear though?
You'd like to ask me about?
We just arrived, you know. We just arrived in Fontaine and suddenly we got dragged into the court. I believe I've done the same thing as my sibling if she came to Fontaine, but what happened in my case? I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Me too, sir. Me too.
Leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
Mermonia.
You're super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well.
True.
This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
What's the connection of all this, the rain? Oh, that's such a nice ending. That's such a nice angle to end. Oh, shoot. I also got... Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Our first constellation. And yay! I'm officially done with the Archon Quest for this patch. Oh, that's such... How many hours was that? I did the first act 5 hours, then the second is about 3 and 30 minutes. Well, about 8? 8 to 9. Oh, 8 to 9 because I just read. I read a lot. But yay, I can finally unlock, right, the commissions here. Let me talk to you. Ad Astra Abisosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Oh. There shouldn't be another possibility. Is there something I can help you with? Are you looking to take on a commission? And I'm just taking a look. I see. If you've run into any guild-related issues, you can come and ask me. I will provide the utmost service for you. Answer. Then we thank you for your contributions to the guild adventure. Huh? Why is this Catherine so distant? Wait, that's such a huge amount of Mora. Hell yeah, I can now. I can now change this, right? Hell yeah. And let's claim that. Oh. Let me just craft before I forgot. Okay. Where should I end it? In the stream. Okay. Somewhere pretty here. Let's... Okay. So that's it. I've finally done the Archon Quest. Yay! About 8 hours for me. Or 9 hours. That's quite long. And my verdict, I can't say it. I haven't absorbed the whole thing yet. But this is just my temporary verdict. The flow is a bit I can't put it into words, but I don't feel like it's as smooth. But we'll see. I hope it improves. But I like the second act a lot. And yeah, I want the, you know, just like in Sumeru, where the Archon was really involved, I think. But for now, I guess I just got used to Nahida being such a gentle and generous Archon. But as for Furina, she is indeed bratty, but we haven't heard the whole story yet, so we can't really judge. And the first act and second act was all about a story of the NPC though, under prophecy, so I want it to be more related to the playable characters. But yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Next time, which I'll be streaming Wednesday, because I'm taking Monday and Tuesday as day off. So Wednesday, I might play Lanie's story quest. I just want to get past all the story quests before I do exploration. So I think I'll play Lanie's story quest on Wednesday. Oh no! No, not really. That's a joke. because isn't Wednesday the Star Rails update for their new patch? I'll be pulling for Danheng 2.0, so yeah, maybe Honkai, then Genshin all the way until Sunday. So I can start exploration. And what else? Yeah, let's go Danheng 2.0. Yeah, Honkai on Wednesday. Thursday would be Genshin Lini Story Quest. Then the rest, Friday to Saturday or Sunday, I mean, would be Genshin Exploration. I can finally explore Fontaine. I can finally explore Fontaine. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Let me thank the peoples, the peeps, the teats. I was in the background lurking. TY for the stream. Oh, I hope you didn't. I didn't, Bansky, I didn't spoil you. I spoiled. Haven't you played? I think you only played the Act 1, right? Let's.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of
It's all good. I was also packing. Yeah. Yeah, and the one you were looking, the waypoint you're looking for, yeah, it's part of the quest. Especially on the city, that was part of the quest. Okay, let's think. So thank you everyone, Austin, for dropping by. Sora, Jifer, who else? Oh, I need to scroll past. Oh, and for the raid. Where? For the raid. Esquit for the raid. And Bansky and Do the Deer for dropping by. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have tomorrow is in the Philippines at least is holiday, so it's also a rest day for me from work. But yeah, I hope you all have a nice evening. And I'll see you again when I see you on Wednesday. So everyone, take care and have a great evening. I'll try and raid Nanagi. Raid. Yeah, I have this one. Oh, raid. Let's raid Nanagi. So thank you so much, everyone who dropped by. I just made it in time. Yeah. Thank you. Let's raid Nana. And good evening. Karaoke. Oh, you continued your karaoke, huh? Yeah, so bye-bye na muna. And see you on Wednesday. Goodbye, everyone. No, I haven't. Next time for sure. Next time. Yeah. Bye-bye. Mwah. that work? Wait. What's happening? Okay, wait. Oh, it's double I. Sorry, sorry. It's double I pala, guys. I think I did. Rated the wrong channel. Wait. Sorry, sorry.